Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we have some more good news to talk about surrounding the December 2019 update for Grand Theft Auto Online. So I thought it was going to be a pretty quiet Wednesday when earlier today, insider TezFunds2 tweeted out something interesting. He said this: interesting changes to GTA 5 on the Steam database page. This usually happens when a new update is releasing soon. We only have one vehicle left and the new time trials, which Rockstar accidentally talked about in the loading screen. New GTA Online update possibly coming out in early December. Okay, so let's start with the Steam database page here. If you've been watching my GTA 5 videos for a while now, you know that this is something we normally talk about right before a new update arrives. However, if you're unaware, it's a page that looks like this. And for games that are on PC, Steam specifically, what this allows us to do is track when Rockstar make changes to the files of the game. And it looks like around 5 hours ago, so earlier in the day on Wednesday, November 20th, Rockstar made changes to two of the depots, QA Beta 2 and QA Beta 3. And it looks like they both happened roughly at the same time. Now, we'll talk about what that means in a little bit, but another thing he mentioned is that we only have one vehicle left. And that is one vehicle left from the Diamond Casino and Resort update, which, believe it or not, the drip feed is still going on. If you're wondering what that vehicle is, it's actually the Vapid Peyote gasser, which is currently unreleased. It's $805,000. It's a muscle car, and it is actually pretty cool. I'll show you guys what it looks like right here. That is the final remaining vehicle that I actually believe might come out tomorrow. As sort of a separate conversation to this video, there is going to be a new GTA Online event week coming tomorrow. So if you are looking forward to taking advantage of any of the bonuses, discounts, or sales that are happening in this current week, I would jump on them today because tomorrow on Thursday, the tunables will be updating. But regardless, that is the final vehicle that is left in the files. And as TezFunds2 mentioned, the only other thing that Rockstar have got going on, or at least are going to be introducing, are the new time trials. And he was right when he said that Rockstar have accidentally been advertising them early. So this is the new splash screen you will get for when these are added. Again, they're not in the game right now, but for whatever reason, some players have been seeing them. It says, pull a fast one. Take to the streets in all new time trials. The routes are ready, the times are set, and the cash prizes are piled high. All you need to do is get to the start line, strap in, and slam the accelerator. What could possibly go wrong? So that is what you're supposed to see when the new time trials arrive. They are not in the game yet. There's a good chance they could arrive tomorrow. And again, Insider TezFunds2 believes that because of those two things, a new Grand Theft Auto Online update is possibly coming out early December. Now, he believes it's going to be December 3rd or 5th, which is the first Tuesday and first Thursday of the month. I, however, believe that Rockstar will continue to follow the pattern of what they've done the past 3 or 4 years, releasing it in the second week of December, which would either be Tuesday, December 3rd or Thursday, December 12th. So those are the two dates that I'm circling on my calendar as a potential release. So all of that seems like pretty good news, right? And it does. And Insider TezFunds2 has also provided some more information on the GTA forum site, following up with what he said on Twitter. So let's dive into that right now. The first thing he says is interesting changes here, linking to the same Steam database page that we looked at earlier. Notice how they updated QA Beta 3 with no changes to the size. I see that as an indication of a new update releasing soon. If this is the case, the new update is coming out early December. He said next week, but ended up editing it and crossing it out because I still think that would be in November. It would also be around Thanksgiving, and I don't think Rockstar would do that. So the reason that change is interesting is because QA Beta 3 got updated with no changes to the size. Now, I am not smart enough or talented enough to even try to pretend to know what these QA Beta changes mean, but apparently when they're updated with no changes to the actual size, that's good news for a new update coming. That's basically the bottom line. Now, moving on, I'm sure a lot of you guys are also wondering when we might hear about this update from Rockstar. Well, Insider Tez Funds 2 responded to someone on the GTA forum site that said if that's the case, then they may start teasing the update next Friday, or the Friday after next week if it's a big one, or else a surprise DLC. And he says chances are high the announcement may happen on November 28th or November 29th. This is simply because of how Rockstar keep adding vehicles to the casino podium list, but not apply the insurance bug fix to them. Rockstar only applied the insurance fix to 2 casino podium vehicles, one for tomorrow's podium vehicle and the other for next week. Why don't they apply the insurance bug fix to the other podium vehicles that should be coming out after November 28th? I believe it's because we will get a new update which includes the actual bug fix to the insurance issue. Okay, so if you don't know what he's talking about there, Rockstar have been adding new cars to the casino podium list. Like, for example, the ones we've been getting recently, like the Stromberg and some of the new supercars, those weren't originally on the list. Rockstar have had to add those over time. And what's been happening is with the new vehicles they've been adding, Rockstar forgot to give you insurance when you win them from the Lucky Wheel. Like when you win them on the Lucky Wheel, they go to your garage, and if you were to drive them outside and you got blown up, you would lose it. And that's obviously not what Rockstar wants. That's not a good situation. And what they've done is for a handful of the vehicles, they've implied a fix. But for some of the vehicles on the list, they haven't. And what Tez Funds 2 is saying here is the only reason Rockstar would do that is if the December 2019 update had a permanent fix, meaning they wouldn't have to apply that Band-Aid to some of those new vehicles. And that's why he believes it will be coming out in early December, and he states that the chances of an announcement are likely going to be happening on November 28th or 29th. Now, I would find it hard-pressed to believe that an announcement would occur on November 28th, simply because that is Thanksgiving for us in the United States. That is a major holiday where we spend time with friends and family. There's also a good chance that Rockstar's office in the U.S., the one based in New York City, also would be taking off for Thanksgiving. So I don't know if Rockstar would do an announcement then. Now, I'm fully aware that more than just players in the United States play Grand Theft Auto Online. In fact, there's players from all over the world that don't necessarily celebrate the U.S. holiday of Thanksgiving. But again, because Rockstar's main office is based in New York, and given what they've done in the past on Thanksgivings, where they've usually done like some type of event week, it's not as prevalent or popular as like a Independence Day or a Halloween one, but they usually still do some discounts, and I just don't think that would be the day to announce something that major. So that's why he suggests it might be on Friday the 29th. So just something to keep in mind there. Honestly, I think every day going forward, the Newswire page is going to be something we're going to have to monitor to see if Rockstar just like drops a surprise announcement on us. Over the last couple of years, it's been kind of easy to predict what Rockstar is going to do in terms of when they do their announcements for an update and when they release them. But ever since the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 and even the updates recently like the Diamond Casino and Resort that had weeks and weeks of teasing, I think it's a little bit harder to predict ultimately what Rockstar is going to do here. And sort of wrapping things up, what we know so far about what this December 2019 update is, based off of changes that Rockstar have made in the files, it looks like the next update is going to have some effect on free roam. Like there's either going to be a new free roam session or a new free roam lobby. And because of this, a lot of people have speculated that Cops and Crooks is likely going to be the update that they will do, given that it would fit the theme of having a new free roam session, because Cops and Robbers would sort of require something like that. And also, the original plan for Grand Theft Auto Online was going to be sort of a gang and faction territory with a cops versus crooks aspect to it. And as we've seen in the last couple of updates, Rockstar have been going back and sort of using cut content as their new updates. Just look at the Diamond Casino and Resort, the nightclubs, the arena. All of that was originally cut content. So as always, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated if we get any new details from Insider Tez Funds 2, or if we get some official info from Rockstar Games on their Newswire page about the December 2019 update. So stay tuned to the channel for that. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, though. What do you think of this news that we discussed today? And again, what do you think the December 2019 update is going to be? If you guys did want to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.